guys, happy Sunday. It's episode 219. Welcome back to the show. Good evening. Welcome back to the show. It's Jacqueline. I'm filling a wine glass with some sparkling water. Thought I'd set the mood for everyone tonight. I don't know. This is going to be a Sunday night episode, a little weekend recap episode. Honestly, I'm just going to talk about Costco today. I'm going to talk about going to Costco today. I don't know. I just got done eating dinner. I did yoga earlier. I watched the Masters. I don't know. It was a great weekend. So let me take a sip. I'm drinking it's called AHA sparkling water, and a subscriber, excuse me, Jesus. Patreon.com/TJMS if you want to subscribe to my exclusive content. That's not what I mean. What I meant to say is one of my Instagram followers DM me. He's like a OG person. I feel like he's followed me since like college. I feel like there's a group of people that have followed me since I used to Snapchat and make stories all day long and talk to the camera, and I was vegan, and it was a long time ago, and I feel like they've stayed with me ever since then, and it's kind of cool. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like everyone, I don't know, if you're like a content creator, if you're I don't want to say influencer, but like if you're kind of like an influencer, I feel like we all have that group of people that are always in our DMs. They're always interacting with our stuff. They hype us up. They make us feel good about what we're doing. I don't know. They like talk to us and shit. Anyways, he put me on to these sparkling waters called AHA. And I don't know how else to say it. AHA. It's AHA. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that these are better than LaCroix. I feel like, I don't know. They're like, it tastes like, there's something juicier about these, like more flavorful. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. Okay, what was I going to say? Talk about Costco. Oh yeah. So okay, where do I want to start? How are you doing? How was your weekend? Enough about me, Jesus. I got to recognize the audience right now. How's everybody doing tonight? What's up? What's up, San Diego? Woo! Imagine me like doing this shit live. I'm so bombing right now. Okay, so I woke up with butterflies in my tummy because I planned on going to Costco today alone for the first time with my own Costco card and my own free will to buy whatever the fuck I want or whatever. I didn't have my mom with me this time. See, here's the deal. My mom hooked me up and added me to her. She like added me to her Costco membership account or whatever. She could add another person. So technically she's footing the bill for this, but I mean, I'm paying for my own Costco supplies, my own food. But anyway, she hooked me up with a card. She's like, Jacqueline, don't you want to go to Costco? I'm like, don't you want a card? I'm like, sure. I get overwhelmed a little bit. I'm like, well, I don't really need one because I'm just a single person in my own apartment. Like, I don't need bulk sized shit. Anyways, long story short, I got excited to wake up today and go there. And I had like 4 things on my list I really needed. And so there's just like a lot to unpack here. And I have some embarrassing things to tell you. I feel like I'm ending the day realizing that I reverted back to my insecure 20-year-old or like 18, 19, 20-year-old, early 20s self today, college self. While I was at Costco, something happened. I don't know. I switched back in time mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And it all started when I fucking picked out my outfit to go to Costco. So here's the plan. Here was the plan today. Wake up, go to Costco, right? It opens at 10. I thought, I want to get there right when it opens because I know it's going to be busy on Sunday. So that didn't happen. It didn't even get close to happening. I didn't get to Costco till like noon. And okay, this is embarrassing, but I got in my head about my outfit. I got in my head about looking cute because I know there's hot people at Costco. And I got so in my head about it, I kept changing my outfit. I think I ended up with a pile on my floor of clothes. And I kept getting more and more frustrated. Every single time I put something on, I felt ugly. I felt frumpy. I was like, do I wear jeans? Do I wear yoga pants? Oh, these ones make me look chunky. I want the other ones that like make my butt look lifted. Okay, so I put those on and I'm like, no, I want jeans. And then I flip-flopped and then I'm like, okay, do I wear baggy sweats and I do like a sweat fit, but that's too casual. Like, I don't know. And I'm like, no hat. I'm gonna have a mask on. No one's gonna be able to see my face, so I don't want to wear the hat. Do I wear the cropped hoodie or do I wear a crop top? Do I wear, like, literally I was so in my head about my fucking outfit, and I never do this anymore. Something I like to pride myself on, or like, Jesus, Jacqueline, take a sip. No, this is not a very interesting story. I'm just letting you know what happened, okay? Because I honestly haven't felt this messy and just chaotic in my brain about how I look in public in a very long time. I pride myself, where I'm like really good at seeing the vision, seeing the outfit I want to wear in my brain and putting it on and only changing like maybe maximum 2 times. Like maybe I'll switch up my top, but I'll keep the bottoms. Like I know it before I put it on, like what I want to look like, what I want to wear, and I stick with it. So I think I just got super frustrated, and I was like, well, I'm 5 outfits in. I might as well keep going. I might as well keep trying on all my clothes. And it was a big fat letdown when I put on my jeans. I was like, God damn it. I'm so close to fitting in these, but they don't fit quite right yet. And that's been annoying. And I'm also really pissed off at myself that, because I'm a high achieving I feel like I'm a high achieving person. I'm ambitious. I go after it. I get after it. You know, I'm kind of a health nut in my own way. I don't really talk about it really. I feel like, I don't know, I live like a healthy lifestyle and I like take care of my body and shit. But I was one of those people, and I'm not proud of this, who let themselves go in 2020 straight up. Like, I gained so much fucking weight. Okay, I'm so dramatic. Like, straight up. Like, I've told you guys this before. I'm obviously like working on getting back into amazing shape again. It's kind of my like 2021 goal right now. But yeah, I let myself, and I'm just like putting on my jeans this morning. I'm like, God damn it. So then I ended up wearing yoga pants, and then I wore a really cute, so the top I ended up going with was a cropped, because my abs have been looking nice since I do yoga every day. The yoga really makes my abs look good. Why am I even talking about this? This seems like a boring ass story, but I just got to tell you what the end result was. I wore a fucking low bun. Yeah, low bun, Lulu's, just like plain black tennis shoes, a really cool gold ankle bracelet, because I was like, that's kind of sexy. If a man sees my feet, he'll be like, oh shit, she's beach ready, look at those feet. In my yoga pants and tennis shoes, there's just like a sexy ankle bracelet on. Okay, anyways, I was thinking about every detail. I was so in my head about how other people were going to perceive me in public today. And that's what I mean by the whole, like, I reverted back to my insecure younger self today, because this is so not me now. The top. So I wore a cropped gray quarter zip sweatshirt thing with kind of like puffy sleeves on the end. It was really cute. It looked good together. Low bun, mask. You know, I like did my eye makeup for the first time forever. What else did I have on? I did like a pink scrunchie on my wrist. You know, why is it hot when girls wear scrunchies on their wrist? I think it is. I don't even think girls are. I mean, I do, but I'm not like, okay. You know what I mean? I think girls are beautiful. I appreciate other beautiful women, but I feel like all the bad bitches wear the scrunchie on their wrist. I don't know. I do it. I mean, I consider myself one of those people. I do it, and I feel hot. As soon as I put that on, I'm like, this is bad bitch energy. I'm going to have a great day. Oh my God. Guys, it gets worse. So speaking of being in my head about my outfit, I got really anxious when I was driving to Costco. I was blasting trap music and shit. Like I was like pretending, I was like I was literally envisioning, I'm like, I feel like this is so embarrassing. I like catwalked into Costco. I had my AirPods in, listening to all of my workout music. I was like sticking my ass out, trying to suck it in and look hot. And I'm like, I couldn't snap myself out of it. Like I couldn't, because most of the time now, I don't even, because it's something I've completely grown out of, is like worrying what other people think about me in public and shit, like how people are looking at me. But like today it was full force, and I feel so gross about it and so like embarrassed about that. I'm literally consciously trying to look hot as I walk through Costco and push my cart. And then because you know what, here's the thing, I think it was my subconscious, or it was like my inner, I don't know, I think my inner I don't know, instincts or whatever were like, hey, this is Costco. It's Sunday. There are potential mates there, and you will put your tits and ass out and carry yourself in a hot way today at Costco. You will not look frumpy. You will not act frumpy. You will not slouch. Tits and ass out, chin up, shoulders back. You never know when you're like, I feel like it was my instincts. Like I couldn't override it. My brain was just so sold on like being that bitch at Costco today. And I literally, like, if anyone saw me, I would look like any other regular person. No one's looking at you at Costco. Really. I mean, I'll say this though, because of the masks, and this is anywhere in public now, stupid fucking masks that apparently we're going to still have to wear after June 15th, when like the economy or whatever opens up in California. It's like the official opening day of California. We're still gonna have to wear the fucking masks. The buffoonery of that. The buffoonery, a word I have not said ever on the podcast, of that. Even the people that are vaccinated have to, it's bullshit. So anyways, back to what I was saying about the masks and being in public. Like, it's just eye sex with everyone now. That's what it is. And so I did make some eye contact. I did see some attractive people, but you know, for the most part, I was in there to get my puppy food and my bitchin' sauce. Puppy food. I have a list here. I actually wrote this on the podcast with you guys a couple days ago. Yeah. Puppy food, bitchin' sauce, kimchi, pesto, Romano cheese, and liquid IV. Oh, and the protein bars I get there. I'm obsessed with liquid IV right now because I basically do hot yoga every day now because who cares, Jacqueline? Who gives a fuck? Basically, I got a humidifier for my room, and it makes the air really heavy and thick and like dewy, and then I go hard in the paint on my mat and I do a hard workout, and then it's like a combination of that, and then I don't know. I don't have an actual heater. That's the next step that I've been considering. I'm like, what if I got a heater? This place would turn into a fucking sauna, and that would be I would feel so good. So the liquid IV, back to that, is so clutch when I'm dripping sweat and I'm just like so exhausted from the yoga, and I just need like a sip of something, and I feel like it makes me feel good. Like I notice it, and maybe it's placebo. I don't know. I hear all these ads on podcasts. Liquid IV, sponsored. This episode of the Joe Rogan Experience is sponsored by Liquid IV, or like, you know, whatever it is. Everyone promotes Liquid IV, and I believe in that cellular transport technology or whatever the fuck. I'm like, this is making me actually hydrated. I believe what they're selling. I believe that slogan. What is it? Cellular transport technology. I guess when it dissolves in the water. Anyways, so I got some of that. I got a new flavor, and I'm kind of pissed I didn't get the other flavor. I got the strawberry, and the one I had before was the tangerine with the immunity boost in it, and I feel like that one tasted better, but whatever. Was I just going down my list? Oh yeah, bitchin' sauce. I like getting it at Costco because it's like a big size of it, and I use it with everything. It's that almond dip. Have you guys ever had it? It's sold at a lot of like health food stores, or like Whole Foods, like Jimbo's if you're here in San Diego, and it's usually in small containers, but at Costco it's in a big one and it's like $8, and it's just like such a good buy. That's what I love about Costco. It's such a good buy. Everything's a good buy. I'm sucked in. I love Costco. And you know what? It's unnecessary for me to go there every week because I can't bust through food that fast, but like I might just do it for the Disneyland experience that Costco is. Like it is set up. So I watched a documentary on Costco like a month ago, and it broke down how they designed the store to basically make it a 3-hour shopping experience, or it's meant to like you pave your own way at Costco. You are the captain. You're the captain of your own ship. No aisle is labeled. Everything is, there's sections that you can always rely on going to for certain types of items, but there's always a new product that you gotta have, or like it's cheap as fuck, so you gotta buy it then. And like, what was I looking at today? I was like, oh, I need that, and I don't need it. I was like, it's such a good buy. I felt like such a Karen. Just like I was reading all the I was like looking at all the products, especially in like the home section. What was I looking at? It was like a Brita, a fucking like water filter, which I don't need. I have one, and I'm like, it's so cheap and it's such a good buy. I was like, oh my God, I should just get it because it's such a good buy. Anyways, so yeah, choose your own journey. I think that's what I meant to say. Costco's. So yeah, I might just keep going back for the experience. And you know, I'll say this, so after changing 10 times and mirror checking, that's another thing this is what I've concluded. And I hope this helps someone out there, because I've identified that this was an area in my life that needed to change. I've concluded that it is such a waste of life and mental just strain to constantly check yourself out in the mirror and like look at how you look in every angle, and like using the mirror to hold up to see how you look from the back, and like constantly checking your outfit and your abs, and like constantly body checking all day. It's like a waste of life. And that's what I mean when I say like I put on an outfit and I own it, and I'm like, okay, outfit on, time to do hair and makeup, boom, out the door. And I feel like it's more efficient. I'm not in my head about my appearance too much, and easy for you to say, conventionally attractive white girl. I don't know, dude. I'm just saying, like, it's a waste of life. Doesn't it feel like it? Do you ever get in those moments where you're, how full of myself was that? I need to take a drink. I'm just saying, some people have it easier than others. Some people do. I get it. I'm self-aware. I get it. But, still sounds like I'm full of myself in the way I look. Jesus Christ, Jacqueline, reel it back. What was I saying? Yeah, but today I realized, after changing so many times, I'm like, this is what I used to do all the time. And I would like, I'd have piles of clothes, and I'd just be a mess in my brain about my appearance, and I would hate every outfit. I'd be like, I look like stupid in this outfit, I look stupid in that, and I never liked it. And so now I just fucking own it, and I feel better, and I feel like I'm more confident because of it. And I don't know. Like, I don't know. Did I help anyone? What advice is that? Oh, pick an outfit, stop body checking, stop looking in the mirror 1,000 times a day, and live your life. Like, get out of your head about how you look. And I think, yeah, I think confidence comes from like how you portray yourself, like the energy you put out there is so much that it makes you so much hotter than an outfit could ever do. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you could have a basic tee and jeans on and some Converse and just like a simple outfit, and be so charismatic and so outgoing and so fun to be around because of your personality and the energy you put out, that it doesn't matter that you're in a t-shirt and jeans and something basic, you know, like you could be wearing no makeup and your hair in a bun, but you're that fun person. Everyone likes your energy, and that's what I feel like more important. And so I've tried to refocus myself and think about that a little bit more, because I don't remember people by their fucking outfits, you know. Sometimes I do. I don't know. I mean, I do give a shit about my appearance, my outfits, but I just like, I don't know. I'm at the point now where I've dressed myself so many times. I just know what looks good and I pick it out and I go with it. End of story. So yeah, because there's nothing worse than wearing an outfit and you've changed 25 times. I'm still going on this tangent. I don't care. There's nothing worse than like changing 15 times and really not really liking any outfit, and then finally coming up with something last minute because you have to leave, and then the whole time you're out you hate your outfit and you're insecure about it and you're in your head about your appearance and you're not being confident. That's the worst case scenario, and that sucks. So Jesus. Okay, back to Costco. So embarrassing. I mean, headphones in, I'm listening. Let me pull up my playlist. Jesus. Summer 2021. I like already made my summer playlist. Hotel room service Pitbull. Run This Town, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Kanye West. Back to Basics, Frito? I don't know. Do the Most, Tory Lanez. Wants and Needs, featuring Lil Baby, Drake. Just so many, oh my god. Fucking Whoopty. How does that go? CJ. I mean, Tyler Hero. Jack Harlow. I'm upset, guys. Jack Harlow? Pulling up my little heartstrings. That kid, I'm telling him he's younger. I can call him a kid, right? He's what, 22? Pulling up my little heartstrings. He's like the new Harry Styles, I feel like, for girls. Like how obsessed all the girls were with One Direction. Like he's now that. I just feel it. I don't know. He's not in like a boy band, but he just exudes hot energy, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I should break it down. Would it be helpful if I broke down that's his song name. Tyler Hero is a basketball player. They took a picture and he gave him his jersey. Did anyone see that? Does anyone follow him or like him? Okay, anyways. I could break down Jack Harlow's hot energy to help the dudes right now. So, first of all, he's hot ugly. Or he's ugly hot. Yeah, there's a difference. There's like hot ugly and ugly hot. And then there's hot hot. It's a science. And it's a energy thing. Like your aura and your physical features combined make you one of those three things. And this episode is sponsored by TikTok. This episode is sponsored by dating and relationship TikTok that I found myself on, and this is like a thing girls break down on TikTok, and they'll post like different guys and like different celebrities and athletes and shit, and they're like, he's hot, he's hot ugly, he's ugly hot, and it kind of has to do with like how your eyes look, like if they're close together. Maybe, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe you have like a great jawline, but your eyes are a little too close together and you might have some crooked teeth. Like that'd be ugly hot because you're still hot, but it's like you're not conventionally hot. You're not like hot with like, I don't know, like a great set of brows and hairline and like striking eyes and like, you know, or like, I don't know how to explain it. Like in my eyes, hot is Channing Tatum. Hot ugly is... Ooh, what's a good hot ugly example? Okay. Oh, he has a story right now. Speaking of Channing Tatum. So yeah, he's hot. Hot ugly is... Fuck. Oh! Hot ugly is Brad Pitt, right? Does that make sense in my head? Brad Pitt. Yeah, he's hot ugly to me. And then Jack Harlow would be like ugly hot. It makes sense. It makes sense. Does it not? I don't know how to explain it. Is Brad Pitt a good example for hot ugly? Or maybe Matt Damon. God, I dated a guy that looked just like Matt Damon. It was so fucking weird. Matt Damon. Is he ugly hot though? I feel like Matt Damon's ugly hot. God, now I'm looking at... These are like weird examples. What's a better example for hot ugly? I'm just going to go with it. But Jack Harlow's ugly hot. I was going to break down his hot energy. Literally, it was like, tonight I'm going to talk about my Costco trip today and drink sparkling water. And now I'm breaking down Jack Harlow. So, it's like... Okay, I'm pulling up a picture he posted on, let me think, like March. Dude, him and Chris Brown in that music video. God, what does he remind me of? It's kind of like Mac Miller. I don't know, it's not Mac Miller. R.I.P., but Jesus. He just has this hot stare, I think. I think it's just a hot stare. Yeah, it kind of like cocks his chin up, and that's hot. I feel like that's the only thing that makes him hot to me is his chin up and his stare. It's very sexy, you know. It's very like it pulls you in. Like he knows what he's doing. Like he knows what he's doing. I feel like guys that are hot, they know how to look. I don't know how to explain it. They know, it's like they fucking smirk and shit because they know they're hot and they like know what they're doing with their face and how they move it. I don't know how to explain it. You either got that or you don't, and it's a swagger. I feel like it's like an energy thing. It's an aura, and then also like his style is kind of cool. Maybe it's because he's from Louisiana, or no, fucking not Louisiana, Louisville, Kentucky, and that's kind of hot. And I don't know why that just makes up. I don't know. He's not from like a common place that rappers are from. I don't know. Yeah. He's pulling on my little heartstrings, my little 26-year-old heartstrings. I don't know how to explain it. Where's like another, how else could I break it down to be helpful here? I mean, it's not like I love the hair. It's not like I love the curly long hair, the shaggy hair. I don't like love his style either. He just has like a hot, like, what's it called? Stare. Dude, the Chris Brown music video. He kind of moves cool too. Like the way he moves is kind of cool. Okay, moving on. Jesus. Should I break down Channing Tatum, or is that kind of just like obvious? Like duh, just like hot. You guys, even guys know that. And he's 40, but he's divorced now, right? Or yeah. He posted a nice mirror selfie. Little Saturday grind session. Damn, son. This is what boys do. You know what? I'm just being a boy. I'm being a boy, scrolling on Instagram, looking at hot girls, except I'm looking at hot boys. Deal with it. This is what it's like to be a girl, and and I love being around guys when they're on Instagram looking at girls. I just like love watching their process, and they're zooming in, and they're liking, and like it's kind of fun. And then I love asking questions, like, you know, and I like breaking down their brains and figuring out what they're into, and I'm trying to provide that for the boys today. Yeah, I think I like back to what I was saying though about confidence and shit. It's like it's all about your energy. And I will keep preaching this until the cows come home. Move slow. Move slow. Speaking of trying to look hot and stick my tits and ass out in Costco today, people were passing me. People were like pissed I was going too slow, and I'm like, that is hot. The hottest people move slow, and I'm actively trying to move slower to smell the roses first of all, and just like be more present. It makes me feel more present. If I'm always in a hurry and moving skittishly and fast, I feel like I'm not really enjoying my life experience. So first and foremost, it's for that. Second and foremost, if that's even a phrase, it's about, oh, she's cool and she's chilled out and she's calm and at ease, and she looks like she's confident because she's not making fast movements. It looks like I can trust her if something went down in here. She looks like a person I could use as like I could like pull into my corner for self-defense. I'm not like the weak link that's like a little fucking flea. Okay, back to confidence and not feeling confident though. Let's talk about not feeling confident at Costco. Nothing makes me feel more in my head and insecure and embarrassed than browsing the alcohol section. And it's so fucked up because like I don't really drink much. Like here and there I'll have a glass of wine, like every like once a month I'll buy myself a bottle. I think that's kind of my average. And then I'll like have a glass of wine on the weekends and shit. And then I think I told you guys how I want to start my whiskey collection, and like I want to start that and like build it up and just have a bunch of options here for people when I entertain, uh, friends and shit. I want to have like I want to have a bar cart. I want to have a whole like setup and start collecting whiskey specifically. There's a whole backstory to that. If you're like, if you're like, okay, wow, Jacqueline, you're so chill and like you're so quirky and different, and you're not like other girls because you drink whiskey and like you're just like one of the boys. No, it's not like that. There's a backstory. Yeah, I have a vision and a plan. So with that being said, I was in the whiskey section of Costco, and it's just out in the middle of nowhere in no man's land, right in the middle of the store. And yeah, I get really insecure. I'm like, does this make me look like an alcoholic? Like, because I didn't buy anything. That's what I got really in my head about. This is what made me feel really young and insecure again. I was just looking at alcohol, looking at the bottles, looking at the cool whiskey they had, and I was like, I wasn't buying it. I wasn't picking it up. I was just like looking at it. And yeah, I couldn't pull the trigger on anything. I was like, I don't know. I just want to get my 4 items and get out of here. I don't need to buy extra shit. So yeah, I didn't, and I was like, if anyone saw me just looking, I would be like, they were probably like, oh, she's trying to get clean, or she's like trying to cut back, and she's like, she wants it because she was looking at it, but she can't have it because she's sober now. You know what I mean? Like, I literally thought that. The good news is, with age comes wisdom. Okay. So I'm kind of having fun reflecting on my behavior today, and I'm being lighthearted about it, about how like in my head and try hard I was at fucking Costco because of like worrying about other people were thinking about me. I'm being playful about it because now that I'm older, I catch myself and I snap out of it instantly. Like as soon as this even starts now, like I'm not 100% confident. I'm not 100% like, no one is really. I feel like everyone has those days, but now I snap out of it quick, like almost immediately. I'm like, oh, these are those stupid thoughts that don't help me. They're useless. And I choose not to, I don't have them anymore. I choose to like tell them to fuck off, and I just like live my life. And I'm like, I own myself. And I'm like, this is you, bitch. Who cares what other people think? It's a waste of life and a waste of time to be in your head and be insecure about shit that doesn't matter. Anyways, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm reflecting on myself basically in the past, resurfacing today, and how fucking stupid it was. So yeah, I'm in the alcohol section of my head. I'm all over the store in my head. I caught someone staring in the fruit section. Okay, 2 guys were being creepers, kind of. Well, one of them was pushing a cart with a baby in it, and just like fucking turned his head, if you know what I mean. Like I'm like going down the aisle. He's coming the opposite direction, and I just like felt his eyes as we're going side by side directly on me. Like his neck was at a full on fucking one. It did a 180 or whatever. It swiveled right over to me, and we kept like passing each other. You know how like you keep going up and down the aisles. We kept going the opposite direction. It was just like a whole thing. And he had a baby in the cart, so I was like, okay, what's happening here? And the other guy was he was standing over by the mangoes and like the fruit section, and I don't know, just caught him staring, and it was kind of like, whoa, is that flattering or am I creeped out? I don't know. So, do you guys care about this shit? Like, who gives a fuck? Jimmy, please don't eat that. God, he picks up these wood chips. He does it in secret. Like, I already know we're going to have a problem when he gets older. He's going to have shit in his mouth, and I won't be able to tell it's in there because he's going to hide it really good with his big ass floppy cheeks. And he's going to fucking eat something that's going to kill him. Like, I caught him eating a lighter today. He was chewing on my lighter for my candles. Okay. My lighter for my candles. Fuck. So I'm not an alcoholic and I'm not a stoner, just to clear that up today. Okay. I'm overselling because I feel like I don't know. Yeah, I haven't smoked in since Christmas. What the fuck? I don't know. It's so weird how I feel like I go in phases. Yeah. And by phases, I mean like I'll smoke like 3 times a month for a month, and then I won't smoke for 6 months. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, he sneaks these wood chips in his mouth that are dyed. I feel like they put paint on them to make the bark look nicer, and then it's like beauty bark or whatever. He was just chewing on one of those. Where was I at in the story? I don't know, like that's kind of what I did today. I picked up my items. I felt great. I was like, I have a Costco card. I can do this now. I'm a big girl. I'm a grown up. I don't know what else to say about Costco. Just like, I think what made it worse was I was like anxious into my head because I had music on, and like the music was making me feel some type of way, and I was like vibing out to it in my head, and I was like, I feel like I'm on a runway and I'm pushing my cart and everyone here is hot, and I'm just like, you know, I don't know. Now the change I've made, so the contrast to that, or like the difference in how I act now in public, is not only do I move slower, okay, that's something I told you, but I make a point whenever I walk in anywhere, like in a grocery store, if I'm out on the sidewalk, passing my neighbors, if I'm wherever, I'm at the post office, I'm out at any store, restaurant, whatever, I make a point to connect with people in the eyes and like make eye contact and acknowledge people's existence. And that's something I've actively tried to change about myself, or like I try to do now, because I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like because of phones and everyone's like short attention span, no one's like connected anymore, and it feels like life feels shittier now, honestly, because of that, especially when you're in person with strangers. So that's a change I've made. And all of those insecure thoughts I had today, the outfit, the way I looked, the way I was acting, the way I carried myself, all those thoughts like don't exist anymore. I just literally like I just am relaxed in my brain now, and I'm like, I'm in the moment, here I am, I just want to interact with people and like make a connection. And the new mantra I say to myself, because I feel like I legit had social anxiety coming out of 2020, and I've noticed like this is my new mantra to just like help me. It's so fucked up how that happened to me. Like I get nervous about being in public and interacting with people now like I never have before. And my new mantra is, everyone has been my friend. We're lifelong friends. I've known you for years, and I interact with them as if we're good friends, and it makes me more relaxed, like I said, and I feel more willing to be open and like, yeah, like social with people, or especially strangers and shit. I don't know how to explain it. Is that weird? It's helping me. I just see someone like walk down the street, I'm like, oh my God, Rachel. Oh my God, Rachel, I know you. Oh my God, we went to school together. I just pretend. I just make shit up in my head to make myself feel at ease. Because some people, like, there's a difference. I feel like there's those people in public, especially here down in the city where I live, like they have their hats on, their AirPods in, their heads down. They're just like getting through the day, and they're in a hurry, they're running around real quick, and it's like they don't really want to fucking talk to anyone or be, you know, and I get it. Like I have those days too. I'm not always like this. So there's those people, and it just, like I said, it just feels like no one really talks to each other anymore. No one's like stopping to smell the roses. That's why I like the old people in my neighborhood. They'll talk to me we'll just sit and talk for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, this was the best part of my day. They're old, and you know, they'll ramble on, and it's kind of sometimes annoying because I can't break away. I'm just like, oh my God, they're talking in circles and they're repeating themselves, but it's refreshing as fuck. And I wish younger people, I don't know. I just want to be friends. I'm literally my dog. I'm a fucking golden retriever puppy, and I want to be friends with everyone. It's obnoxious. Like, you guys, I don't know if you witness me in public, like this might make me sound insane, but just like, it's so different than how I acted at Costco. Honestly, what the fuck? It's so weird how that happened. Am I insane? Do I need to get my head checked? Old patterns resurface, Jacqueline. Stop. Just release this. Who cares? It was just a day. It was just a moment. It was you at Costco by yourself for the first time. Okay, get over it. So anyways, all right, happy Sunday. I guess there's nothing more to say other than I did yoga. I made a steak for dinner. I make my Sunday steak. I don't know. It's my new thing. I make it in a cast iron skillet, just like Gordon Ramsay taught me, and I use really coarse ground pepper and coarse salt. That's my secret. It's like not even a secret, but it makes it so good. And then yeah, I just like chilled. I watched The Real Housewives. They're responsible for me drinking this water in a wine glass. I remember when I don't know, 8 years ago when I started watching that show, I noticed how they all like drank water in wine glasses. I was like, what's that? What's going on there? If that's like nice, right? Like it's just like looks like a good time. And so now I do it. So yeah, I just like watched that, ate my dinner, walked Jimmy, did yoga, went to Costco, watched the Masters. What's the name of the guy that won? I can't, let me look it up. Masters, I like forget how to say it. Masters 2021. It's like a hard last name to say. Hideki Matsuyama. Oh God, I'm not trying to say that with an accent. I'm just trying to sound it out. And he's Asian. This is not good timing for me to try to pronounce it. Okay, you get what I'm saying. Matsuyama, quiet star, makes a loud statement for his nation and for himself. Yeah. I just kind of had it on. I wasn't really paying. I don't know. So I usually pay close attention to the Masters, but I didn't really do it this weekend. I watch clips on Instagram. It's like pretty much how I kept up with it. All right, so that's the episode. Happy Sunday. God damn it, this always happens. I podcast and I realize I still need to shower and like wash my hair and like shave and so much to do. It's such a job being a girl sometimes. I love it, don't get me wrong. Like while I'm showering, I'm like, I love this. It's so it's so like calming and soothing, and my water is super hot and I just feel like, I don't know, I'm zened out at that point, and I zone out to like the effort I'm putting into like making myself like slicked and cleaned. But I feel like I push myself past the point of tiredness to shower so often that it's probably affecting my health, or it's like not good for my sleep schedule, because I'll realize it'll be like 10:30 p.m. 11, and I'm like, I'm so fucking tired, I just want to start like winding down and going to bed, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta shower. Or I'll take like a midnight shower. It'll be like 11:30 and I need to go to bed, and I'm like, ah, fuck. But I never regret a shower. That's the thing. I never regret a shower before bed. And I'm willing to like push through the tiredness and suck it up to be clean. And like, there's nothing better than being clean when you go to bed. Like even if I shower in the morning, I shower at night just for that reason. So anyways, and I'm also kind of OCD about people in my bed. Like clean, you gotta be clean. Gotta be clean. Okay. So that's what I'm about to do and go to bed. Happy Sunday. Hit that subscribe button. I'm here 7 days a week. And head over to patreon.com/TJMS if you want to support the show and get access to my extra content. If 7 days a week podcasting isn't enough for you, if following me on Instagram isn't enough for you, you get it. There's more. But wait, there's more on patreon.com/TJMS. My patrons get a shout out every Friday. And they get phone calls from me. You literally get my phone number. Check it out. Patreon.com/TJMS. All right, that's it. Have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.